Good morning. I painted my wall the color Shrek. There you go. Look at that. There it goes. Wow, look at that Shrek wall go. As soon as I see the credits, I'm good. I'm good. I should have maybe timed it a little better. Somebody. I didn't get that either. Somebody. Somebody. Yeah, they just had this paint lying around at my magical hardware store. I was like, yeah, I'll take some Shrek paint. If any movie studios come a knocking, I bought this at a hardware store. You can't knock me for trying. I'm gonna have to repaint the wall if you want me to take it down. Well, storm came. It doesn't look as bad as I thought. Things didn't freeze over, which is like the real, but a lot of snow last night. A lot of snow last night. Oof. I was bad again yesterday, but it was my anniversary, 3-year anniversary with Ellen. Dating for 7 years, married for 3. So we were going to go out to a nice dinner. But the place I went to, I don't know if it's just closed forever. No one was there. So we went to another nice place, but not as nice. I think I'm going to keep watching Shrek until I stop looking like Shrek. And so I extra Shrek'd up today. But our body types are way too similar.
Bulk Bogan official said, what the hell?
What the hell? Good morning, Bulk. I just bought some magical paint at the hardware store. And I painted this wall. What? Your walls don't do this? Your walls don't magically just play Shrek.
What in Sunway Shores is this?
Shrek while doing good. You know, it's not doing good. These new shorts. Wow, they're really riding my ass. Sorry for so much thigh reveal here. I might get banned off Twitch for that. Never you mind this. They'll be like, measure those shorts, buddy.
Is it even legal?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, if the stream gets taken down. I figure if this is a substitute, you watching it with no audio and a VHS filter and reversed and stretched, then color me intrigued. That's what they consider a substitute. I like to see where the line is. Where's the line at? If the line is this, that's very stupid, but okay. I'll just switch to generic, you know, royalty-free. I'm going through the Alps footage. But if this flies under the radar,
Not
it's gonna be this for a
transformative
while.
enough, you have to criticize the movie.
Okay. What? Shrek lives in the swamp, but he doesn't care. He could fix up that shack. Just because you live in a swamp doesn't mean you gotta be a slob, too. See, he knows. Look at this. He's trying to church it up.
I'm
I
a
do like all
cycling
the
critic
fables.
watching movies while cycling so you don't have to.
Yeah, there you go. I don't remember all the fables. Yeah, but right from the start, they had it. Oh, yeah. Now they're all on a stupid swamp. What fable is a talking donkey? I'm sure there is one.
Everyone is talking Jassom, it's a cartoon.
Yeah, I'm the cartoon. That's the new stream. Which side is the cartoon? Based on some of the news stories, it definitely is questionable some days. What's more cartoon today? Shrek or real life? I'd say today, it's close, but I'd say Shrek. But we're quickly approaching the other way. You see, Shrek doesn't know what to do with refugees either. The whole movie's trying to get rid of them. He's not trying to make the situation better. Shrek's really going with a bid that wall mentality. And he has to do a lot of just extra bullshit. Extra steps to build that wall.
Mulry said, "What the Shrek?"
What the Shrek? Good morning, Malrai. I found some magical paint at my local hardware store, and now I have a Shrek wall. It just nonstop plays this until the credits, and then it takes a day to recharge. You know, it's solar power. The paint has to be recharged. So when we see the credits, we're done, and then it'll recharge for the next day. Amazing, yeah, I know. $7. Super discount. No one wanted it. I was like, I'll take that paint. A lot of good little jokes. Good to make him like have a Napoleon complex. Good jokes while keeping the stakes high. Woo.
LOL, that punching the mirror threat.
Yeah.
Bulkbogan official said, "This is a reference to a 60s show. It was barely relevant in 2002 or what for this movie come out."
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate an odd reference. You know, I wonder if in the writer's room they're like, all right, here's the joke wall for all the kids one, and then every 10 minutes we gotta throw something for the adults. You get a weird Matlock or I don't know, Dick Tracy reference or something. It's like, damn, that's a weird reference. Gilligan, get off my island. It's like, what? No kid is going to get that. That's for the adults. That's so the adults don't fall asleep during the movie. They go, oh, there's something for me. A little nugget.
Okay, idea. Put Yacht Stream on the green screen so it's a line of cycling Jasons.
Oh, that's a great idea. Infinity cycling Jasons. Not a bad idea. I might have to center myself more. I don't know, we'll see. That's a good idea. That just looks like I'm being stretched. Then it's like, find the real one. Maybe it's the one in the front. You don't know. Find my shadow clone. Permanent shadow clone jutsu. Just perfect timing by Shrek. If he was even a little bit late, they would have been like, okay, first quest, kill this guy. Oh, I think that's what's happening right now. But, like, if they didn't have this quest to get the princess, they would have just been like, no, there's a swamp filled with things we don't like. We're just going to blow that up now. Thanks for telling us. But the prince had a need. Shrek had a need. That's some good writing. Coincidence starting off a story. I like to, like, read up on how to write better. And they're like, you know, coincidence to get you into the shit is good. Coincidence to get you out of the shit is bad. So, like, if I'm looking the whole movie for the diamond of Kalamatra or whatever to, you know, save my damsel in distress, and it just falls into my lap, that's so unsatisfying. But if I get it right at the beginning of the movie, and then a coincidence happens where I lose it right away, that's good. If it gets you deeper in. It's got to be earned. But at the same time, rules are always meant to be broken. And so as soon as I heard that, I'm a little stinker. I don't know. I like to invent ideas that, like, you give me a hard and fast rule about something creative, and I will prove you wrong. There's something inside me that just is like, yep, that's true for most maybe, but I want to take that idea, this thing that you tell all the writers you talk to, and I want to do right. Make it interesting, and then have a coincidence ending. I don't know. Just to go show you, it don't really matter, as long as you have something interesting. Does it make it harder on yourself? Yes. You can always break a rule, though. Maybe I should put on, instead of me, I should put on me from yesterday and just have it muted. And I'm racing against my ghost image. So I'm always racing myself from yesterday. I need to find a way to get the distance on screen.
You can actually see the progression this way.
Yeah. One day at a time. And then my goal is to go 0.1 distance further every day. I actually need to crunch some numbers on that to see if that's impossible. That'd be fun for a little while until I hit my limit. I think right now, let's see. Yeah, I think on average, I cycle about 12 miles. Do not have rest days. Missing days? Not yet. I don't know. I will eventually. but I'm just like really just trying to get it in. My whole life is so sedentary that I feel like having a rest day is like just the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Maybe I should take a rest day. I should take Sundays. For sure. For sure. I don't know. I stretch after. I don't feel too bad. Like, but yeah, I probably should. But I figure, especially for initial, I don't know, keep going. I'm not going super hard at anything. So I feel like rest for the legs at least. No, that's good advice. That's good advice. You don't got to be a fitness trainer, I feel like, to give that good advice. You're right. My legs have been like super tight since I started this. But thank you, yeah.
Oh, hey Missing Days.
Puffin',
Thanks
boy.
for hitting that follow button.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for the follow. As you can tell, I'm trying to lose weight so I don't look like Shrek. I found this magical paint at the hardware store yesterday, and now I have a magical Shrek wall that is solar powered. And it takes the sun's energy. It takes a day to recharge. And it's sped up a little bit. But yeah, I figured when maybe I'll start taking rest days when I'm like ready for a vacation or something. President's Day is coming up. I might take a day trip. Thank you, Missing. Me too. I'm excited too. I'm already down 11 pounds. You know, you get to see warts and all on this channel. I don't, this number right here, boom, boom, boom. I don't lie about that. I've been keeping a food log. I'll let you know when I cheat. Yesterday, I was under my calorie allotment, but the day before that, I definitely cheated. And yesterday, I was very, very close to going over. So I'm trying to stay in a calorie deficit, but I slip. I got fat brain. I'm only human. I'm trying to make those less and less. Like it's starting to happen. Because now I see a candy bar and I go, that's an hour on the cycle. That one candy bar. Do I still eat it? Yeah. But I think twice. I have some frame of reference for trying to find better stuff to snack on, fruits and vegetables. I'm a big fruits guy. I love having like clementines and Honey Crisp. And man, those are like pretty much zero because you can eat as many of those as you want. And you're like the calories can't hold a candlestick to like one sweet treat. But again, I'm not total fit. I'm not going super in on the health stuff. I like to eat stuff. I like to eat good stuff. I'm not going full chicken breast and rice. I feel like every fat person knows what I'm about to say right now. I'm 5 times fat. Every fat person knows what that is. For the people who don't know, every fat person has tried to lose the weight at some point in their life. And maybe they've even had some success. For me, I've had success 5 times previously. Or 4 times previously. And I'm living in number 5 right now. And then the second you stop whatever it is, it all comes back way quicker than you would like. But this one, I'm really, I'm mid-30s. I'm really trying to make it stick. This is one part of Shrek I never really understood. So, Donkey has the romance with the dragon. Spoiler alert. So what, the dragon's just good now? I guess the dragon was chained up. So the dragon was also a prisoner at the castle. I don't know. Then who chained up the dragon? They probably get into this in the Shrek sequels. What I'm saying is, like, Fiona's plight is kind of like because of the dragon, right? So I have no sympathy. And also, Shrek knew he was going to a volcano, and he still wore that. The most flammable, dirty clothes imaginable. I mean, wear full armor at least. Ellen's got some plants that are like Shrek ears. Isn't that weird? Did one inspire the other? I don't know. I like seeing concept artists like go into their process. When they were making Broken Age for Double Fine, the guy just had like art books of like stuff that inspires him. I don't know. It's just interesting to see. Like, so the person who designed the Shrek ears probably saw a bunch of weird plants, got inspired. I was like, what if I just make the ears look like that? Smart. And now, you associate it more with the movie than you do the actual plant. I might actually go into the office today. The roads are looking not too bad. A snowstorm hit in Michigan today, and I was worried everything was going to freeze over, but it looks fine. They canceled schools and stuff, but, whatever. I don't got no kids. We'll see. I'll probably just work from home. You know what rewatching this makes me think? I want to go camping. Been a long, long time. Just grab a tent, throw it in the back of my car. Get a fire pit going, grill some hot dogs. That's going to be the first real test of this stream, as this experiment as a whole for the new year is whatever happens first. Whenever I get sick or whenever I have like a vacation, am I going to keep the workout through that? Those are early killers of a good workout routine. It's anything that disrupts the cadence. I'm feeling good though. I'm feeling good because I feel like the determination is high. Some early results, steady results. And doing the diet, logging the food. I don't know really what changed, but just something gave me the determination. I want to look good for my wife, and, you know, 300 was like my oh shit number. And I didn't hit 3 number, but I got pretty dang close. Yeah, last year I think I was like 297. And that really spooked me. But for the most part, I've been hovering in the 280s. But it's been a long time since I've been in the 270s. So I think it was like 2018 was the last time I was in the 270s. So every day, when we get to the 260s, that's going to be another huge milestone. I don't think I've been in 260s since like 2016. You get too comfortable at a job. And all my hobbies are sedentary. I keep going into this, but it's just like, I don't know. I like what I like, though, but I need to, like, it's like with food. Like, I can't eat snacks and treats every day. Some days you gotta, like, pull it back and go, I'm just eating vegetables. You can make it taste good still, but do I need red meats for every meal? Do I need to eat potatoes and starches? And no. Nice every once in a while. Nice even regularly. But every meal, a little insano. Moderation. You know, with the audio off, I forget how many Fable references there are. Just weird, like. Thanks, Civilic. All right, let's see where we are. I don't have a heart monitor, so actually I don't know. I will get a heart monitor, though. I realize, yeah, I'm going low impact. But thank you for the tip. I don't think there's a hard and fast number, though. I think it's based on your age. But I am young, so I'm probably close to around that. I think my max heart rate is like in the 180s. So 130, 140 is probably a good number. Yeah. All right. Because you inspired me, I'm going to ramp it up. I don't know what my heart rate is right now, but I was definitely going slow. I will take your suggestion. I got too into watching my Shrek wall with my magical Shrek paint. Okay, okay. I do want to get like a second cam and get it going so you guys can see the numbers. Because I'm all about transparency. I do want to ramp it up from time to time. You know, I am going for an hour, so I don't want to go too crazy. But I definitely want to speed it up from low impact or like very low 140 start sweating. Okay. I'll figure something out. Maybe I could get my phone to like look at. I got a weird phone stand or something and point it right at the numbers. I can get those playing. I'll have a little window so you can see my vitals. Oh, nice, nice. If you don't mind me asking, where are you at in your weight loss journey? What did you start at? Where you at currently? Where you want to go? I understand. If you don't want to answer that, I get it. But best of luck to you as well. You gave me some good advice, so I'll give you some good advice. Just stop, don't give it up. You know? Stick with it. I've given it up many times in my life. Am I going to go 7 days a week for the rest of my life? No, of course not. But I hope to make this like 3 or 4 times a week. Just get it in the morning. Oh, is that for kg? Yeah, yep. So let's see. What is that in pounds? I started at 130 kg. So I got way further to go. But you know what? Gotta keep going. Even if this number doesn't change, even if this number, you know, bounces up and back, it doesn't matter. Doing this is good. Period. End of sentence. I'm trying to get some muscles too. Yeah, I'm trying to get a bench in here. I want to get this out of the way.
Oh, hey Cat, hi my witchy.
Hey!
Thanks for hitting that follow button.
Thanks for the follow. Yeah, that's one thing I've kind of been slacking on. But get these bad boys. I got a lot of this, but I have my dumbbells. I also have my like basement set up. Yeah, I just have way more energy during the day. It's noticeable for sure. Going from absolutely nothing to like getting the endorphins going every morning. Very noticeable. It's like I'm high on Mountain Dew every day. But yeah, I've had some trials and tribulations along the way. I wasn't doing a food log at first, and I was eating crazy. Yeah, first week is always the hardest to keep going. First 2 weeks, normally killer. First month, normally an ender when you're like, and it's usually because of this number. It's usually because it's like, wow, I lost a lot of weight quickly, and I'm not losing at that rate. It's like, of course not. And then you start to build muscle, and that number goes up a little bit. And you're like, fuck this. But it's like an overall, you gotta realize big picture, long-term planning and shit. Muscle weighs more than fat. Doing this is way better than what you were doing before. I'm losing weight for me. If you're losing weight for a wedding or beach season, you could do it. You could get there. You could torture yourself. But as soon as beach season comes and you stop working out, it's all coming back like the tidal wave. For me, this is like reached a point where it's just like, I just gotta make a life change. I make a lot of excuses that like, if I had a different career, I'm a programmer. I sit down most of the day. But everyone I work with is like pretty fit. That's not a good excuse. Like, they just do stuff throughout the day, like not when they're at work. And so, for me, the only time that works is the mornings. The biggest problem was you don't see results. Yes, for sure. And then there's always a reason. You're either not in a calorie deficit or you're not going hard enough. If you're reading a book at Planet Fitness and you don't break out a sweat, you ain't doing anything other than wasting time, essentially. You gotta be working up a sweat. I work remote only. Oh, nice. Yeah. It's so funny working remote. Like when I do work remote, I'm like, okay, I have like an extra 2 hours in the day that I'm not like in my car doing my commute. But somehow that 2 hours just evaporates. I feel like I'm always like, when I work from home, I'm always like, I just piss it away. Like on my phone or making coffee or something. And I feel like I have just as much time as when I had my commute. There you go. We are on the same page, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to spend less time on the phone, too. I dick around my phone way too much. Again, there's way more time in the day when you're not wasting it, like watching TV or on your phone, doing the same stuff. If there's things you want to get done, you can get them done. Prioritize those things. Just spend an hour less on your phone and see how much more shit you get done. A lot of stuff in modern world to waste your time. Ads. Hate ads. Ads are getting unbearable. So there's a thing called Pi-hole that's like, you install it like between your router and your modem or whatever. And it's just like tanks all the ad servers and stuff, and just I want to do that, but for like in-video ads. And you know, those services want to think that you watched them. So what it'll actually do is shrink it down to 1 pixel, whatever the video feed for these video ads that are in stream, and it'll mute the audio. So it's like, go do whatever you want to do. I'm hoping this already exists, and that someone eventually will tell me that I don't have to go and make this. But something that inspired me to do this was like the YouTube Zen, like when you're like ahead of the broadcast advertising, and you can skip an ad, and it just shows you like a babbling brook or like a snow-covered mountain. And it's be like, we'll right back. It's because it's out of sync with broadcasts, and they're still playing commercials. I want that, but for everything, all the time, always. You know what I mean? Music, not a bad suggestion. I gotta find some royalty-free pump-up jams. Also a good suggestion. Hey, I'm taking your suggestions. Yeah.
Oh, hey Civic123, thanks for hitting that follow button.
Thank you for the follow. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have some music. Just for you. Are you streaming each day? Yeah. You know, I'm gonna break the cycle eventually, and maybe do 4 or 5 days a week, and take the weekends to rest. But I don't know. It hasn't been that much of an issue just to wake up an hour and do this. Like, maybe I'll do just a weights day one day. I'll take a rest day for like, I'll do like back and bis, chest and tris, legs, cardio day. So I'm always resting something, but I'm able to keep going as many days as I can. But as of right now, 7 days a week. Mornings Eastern time. Hey, thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate it. And glad to hear other people trying to better themselves in a routine. Feels good, feels good. Nice, nice. Well, if I don't get to talk to you tomorrow morning, have a good rest of your day. I'll keep blabbering until the hour's up. I got 10 minutes left. Also, I like having my Shrek wall, because now I know the end of the movie is coming up, so it's just like, that means the end of the workout is coming. I've like tweaked it so it's only an hour long. So as soon as we see the credits, I know, or the pace of the movie is kind of gonna let me know that things are, I'm about to start my day. And it's just a nice, visually interesting thing for people to watch, so they don't just hear me sweating in silence. This is my sludge content, having this green screen wall. Sludge IRL. This is my TikTok infinite runner. Or people doing weird stuff with putty and clay and You think there was people that did like sludge content before it was like, I don't know, they just did it and they were like, man, I feel like this is visually interesting to watch, but nobody's watching my stuff. And then all of a sudden it became like the most popular stuff on the planet, but only because people are like putting on top of podcast clips and weird inspirational videos. I feel like sludge content is kind of like Coco Melon for adults. Because they did that study with Coco Melon where it was like, it was even a trend. Like people would turn on Coco Melon and your toddler would just come running at the room full speed. And then they would turn it off immediately. And the kid would instantly start like losing it, like instant withdrawals. Like kids are having like a drug-like response to Coco Melon. We have that, and it's sludge content. I hate it though. I feel like I'm building a resistance to it. Because you know, there's like those like common setups. And when you see someone's like uncle doing all of like the tricks, like you wouldn't believe the day I've had. Like, and then it's nothing. Like they know the hooks to say to like keep you watching for like the whole video. Or sometimes it's the comment that's like the worst day of my life. And then the person just has like a story that they're telling. And there's like no payoff. You're like, worst day? What happened to worst day of your life? They're like, I broke everything in this house. And it's like nothing even breaks in the video. You're like, what? You tricked me. Interesting. And it's like those people are never capable of like holding your attention for very long. All those tricks are just dubious because at the end of the day, their content, their stuff, is not that interesting. They might pump the numbers on one of their videos, but no one's like, they can't win it on merit alone. They got to result to tricks of the trade. I don't know. Maybe that's how you got to get new eyeballs, though. Doing weird stuff. Like with Oprah and... Oprah was like... Early Oprah was like Jerry Springer. Almost. They had to do wild and crazy stuff. But I think she built up her own viewing. But if she never did that, those Jerry Springer-like shows at the beginning, she never would have been what she is today. Same with Howard Stern and like Shock Jock, like that shocking content. It's just like, I don't know. Howard was just like the master at it, and I feel like all Shock Jocks that followed were just like trying to do an impression of him or like their own version of Howard Stern instead of being like themselves. And it kind of worked to get people watching. But then, you know, there's something I like is like humans as a society, like we start to catch on to like bull crap. Like with Marvel movies, I feel like everyone's building like a callus. Like, okay, can you give me something different? You can't keep showing me the same thing over and over. It was nice for a while. And then on the flip side, from big corporate, they want to find those new things that are like, and ride the wave until they've completely sponged it out. They've dried the sponge. Hey, there we're at. Okay. Credits are playing. We got 5 minutes left. All right. Maybe I should tweak it a little bit so that the credits start to play when there's like 2 minutes left. And I could do like a sprint right at the end of the stream. But I think a good success. You know, it's nice to have something as like a pace meter. It probably can't be this forever, but you know, the thing that inspired me to do this was like people have their like bikes hooked up to like hour-long videos of like them going through the Alps or something, like GoPro footage of someone doing like a circuit of something. And the video I watched, they had it like hooked up to their speedometer on their bike, so the video would only play if they were going like a minimum RPM, which I like that idea too, to keep me going fast. And if I don't reach the end of the movie, I wasn't cycling hard enough. A lot of interesting things too. I don't want to make this too technical, because this is like the first thing I wake up in the morning and do. But interesting ideas. Having it just in the background, not connected to anything, was also helpful. Just to keep me on pace, know what time I'm at. And now the workout is ending, coming to an end. 2.5 minutes.
Ghost in the Pill _ said, hey.
What's up, Ghost in the Pill? You missed it. I have my Shrek wall. I found some magic paint at my local hardware store. And the old woman that sold it to me went, "It is powered by the sun's rays. Every 24 hours, whenever you do a workout stream." I go, "How do you know about my workout stream?" "Every 24 hours, the movie will replay." So tomorrow, my Shrek wall will recharge and I'll be back on the bike. But thanks for tuning in, Ghost in the Pill. Yeah, today was an early day. I woke up at like 6:30. I just like couldn't go back to bed. So getting the stream in early. But this is when I normally stream. Like 7 to 7:30 would start. And then I'm done by 8:39. I'm out the door and on my way to work. All right, last minute. Ramping it up. Not quite a sprint, but all right, 30 seconds. Maybe I'll make ended stream sprints a regular thing. 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, another day, another workout in. We're getting down. Goal for Sunday is 275. If we get 274, cherry on top. A pound a week is like the minimum. I could do that with, calorie deficit, but I can't cheat too much. So have a good day. Thanks for the new follows. Yeah, I stream every morning Easter time. Schedule's in my profile. Have a good one, and see you tomorrow morning, or whatever time it is where you're watching. All right. Bye.